Hey, so I got him do a timer. Yo, what's up? So here's what happened, right? Here's what happened. What happened was, so I'm a gym teacher once a week, and it was their last day of before spring vacation, and I teach anywhere from kindergarten all the way up to high school, and these teenagers we're about the same size these days, especially me, and so we went to their lunch break and 75% of the school was gone. So they said, hey, Sensei, yo, you want to play soccer with us? And I'm holding my coffee. And this is the day where I feel immaculate. It was April 17th. April 17th. So this day I feel immaculate. I could have did like 10 back tucks, I could have did whatever, like if I had the proper warm up, of course. So I was like, yeah, I'll play because their lunch break had about like 15 minutes left. So 5 minutes into the game, I'm not going to say the exact details because everything was innocent, but these teenagers were about the same size. So I'm about to kick the ball. Next thing you know, my left knee is my leg is bent and my knee is out of place. Bang! I was like, when anybody who went through injury or something, it goes so fast, but when you in the moment, it's so slow. So I'm pushing my knee back in, pow, as I'm falling to the ground. And Swedish Institute taught us like sports massage. If you feel like you're cramping, you put compression on it. So when I fell to the ground, I told one of my students, I said, "Yo, put pressure on it, just hold it, B." So I'm on the ground, no pain, no nothing. I'm like, God, I got the answer. Got it. Got about a minute and 15 seconds left. So everything that you guys have been seeing me post between April 17th up until today, which is, I think today is May 29th, if I'm not mistaken, I've had a brace on because the first 2 to 3 weeks, the doctors, she touched it, the head doctor, she was like, oh, it's partial tear of the quad tendon. But I've had a partial tear of this. So I've been familiar with partial tears. Like, oh, okay, I'll let it heal. But then, you know how insurance goes. You got to find a doctor that takes your insurance, hospital that takes your insurance, the time frame and all of that stuff like that. So when I went to another surgeon, he was like, dude, you're passing all the fitness tests right now, but I need an MRI. So I went to go get the MRI. And then as soon as I walked in his office, he said, nope, surgery next week. And I was like, why? He said, because your quad, so basically my quad, I'm going to show you on this side, my quad, the tendon on this side, of course, is completely off the patella. He said, he showed me. It was like off the patella. So I was walking around with a quad, literally, because people were like, how are you moving? How are you walking? I had a brace on. How are you moving? How are you walking? Da, 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 da. I was like, hey, no pain. Da, 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 da. But when you have a third-degree tear, the nerves are severed also. So there was no pain shooting back and forth. I'm still massaging people, but periodically, not a lot though, probably like 1 or 2, 3 sessions a week. Because coming out of that, laying down for 2 weeks from April 17th, 2 weeks following after that. So that's what happened. So I tore my quad tendon on this side, but this right here. This is just so I could help move my leg when I can't, like that's what I'm dealing with right now. Crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna make another video on my thoughts on how I feel, what I'm gonna do next, and stuff like that. Peace.